Hey everybody, happy Wednesday, happy Facebook Live night. For those of you watching later on YouTube, welcome. I'm Melissa Thomas from C2C Stamping. And if you want to subscribe, you can do that down below. I've been really fortunate to double my number of subscribers this year. So that's been really great. Thank you for your support for those of you who've been watching. Tonight, I figured out, one, how to flip my camera in the new Facebook app. Yay! So you'll be able to see all the fonts and everything correctly, which is great. I'm going to pull up my laptop just to make sure that I can see all of your comments. And if you have questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I am scheduled to get my new order. Hey, Lynn. I'm scheduled to get my order on Friday. So I should have the new birthday kit for next week. In addition to that, next week, we're gonna make the cards that they made at World Card Making Day. So if you missed World Card Making Day, one, you're welcome to get the link from me. Just let me know, and I can always put the link down below, and you can actually, anyone can access that link, I think until October 18th. But if you want to just watch me next week, I'm going to make the cards next week. Now, I will say that I've heard there's some really nice things being covered in there, like previews, and you get to see Sarah and Shelley stamping. And I think it gives you a nice sense of what it's like to be a demonstrator and kind of the quality of the training and stuff that we get. But just wanted to, preface that. Okay, so let me pull this up. I cannot talk and chew bubblegum at the same time. It is not a skill I have. I've been wearing my blue light glasses because my eyes have been hurting. So, I've been spending more time on the computer lately, which is no bueno. Okay. So, I've got us up. That's excellent. I can see comments. So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to tackle one of the other kits that's out by Stampin' Up. So Stampin' Up has a couple of kits out, quite a few actually, 20 or so right now. And one of them is a Christmas card kit. And it's the new Christmas card kit for this year. There was one last year that was really cute that had little elves and they were climbing up on a tree. That one's also out. I'm good, Lynn. Thanks for asking. So we're going to do the new Christmas one. And Lynn, I was able to figure out how to flip the camera around so you'll actually be able to read the sentiments. Shocking, I know. It just, they change the icon, which they do. They change a lot of the icons and the menus from time to time. So, hey, Patsy Palmer, welcome. All right, let me flip you down. Okay. So, hey, look, we have like a logo on something we can actually read. So just gonna push this out a little bit. All right, so this is the new kit that came out this summer, the Cozy and Bright kit. And I wanted to make some of the Christmas cards from in here. It is definitely Christmas card making season. If you have not been some people make Christmas cards year round. Some people start way, way, way early in the season. Others of us, maybe wait until October or November to make them. I know a lot of people make photo cards, and one of the things that I'll encourage is that, I love photo cards just as much as the next person. But, if you include a photo to those who will really want a photo, just slip it in your card. This is a nice kit because it comes with a pretty big full sheet of full-size dimensionals, which I always like. What's nice about this card kit is that it has a lot of card makings in it. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it makes 12. It makes 12 Christmas cards, which is actually quite a bit for a kit that has like stamping and stuff too. So there are 12 envelopes and they have this really cute little pine cone and orange theme on them. There's no lining, so they're just white other than that. And then there are oranges. It looks like we're gonna need a big orange. And then kind of this like star anise cinnamon bundle for each one, which is great. So we'll make one. Now, one of the things I like to do when I'm making kits is I like to punch out, especially if they're smaller, I like to punch them all out at the same time because it makes them easier to punch. But I'm noticing the thickness of this, and this is a sticker sheet. Yep, that's a sticker sheet. So that's cool. They also have linen thread in this kit, which happens to be one of my favorite all-time accessories. And then all of the card bases are the same. So you could use different sentiments on yours, but one of the reasons I wanted to showcase this is because it has gorgeous gold flecking on it. That is hard to achieve, you know, yourself, but is really, really pretty. And so I just wanted to show this one off because I feel like this kit, you just can't appreciate how pretty it is. I like that it has a white inside. That makes me really happy. You definitely do need a bone folder when you're scoring these because you want it, you know, to lay flat. All right, so let's get these directions out of here. And then let's take a look at these sentiments because there are quite a few and they're very, very cute. So this one says celebrate the season. This one says all is calm and bright. This one says may this holiday warm your heart. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. So those are all very traditional. Orange you glad it's Christmas and happy holidays and a joyous, or happy Christmas and a joyous new year. So I'm not a fan of happy Christmas. It's like one of my least favorite sentiments of all time. I do really like the orange you glad it's Christmas. You know, I like a good pun. But I also really like the may this holiday warm your heart. And I think that's the whole intention behind kind of this, you know, when you make the mold wine, the mold spices on your, you know, for the holidays, I think that, you know, this kit is really evocative of that. So, all right, so we've got our little. Now the kit comes with a clear block, so you know, FYI, I'm grabbing this one because I wanted to have two of them. So, all right, and then it also comes with a Poppy Parade ink spot. So one of the things I do when I'm opening up an ink spot is I only open one side, and I open it with scissors because I like a nice clean cut. It is perforated here, but I don't know, it doesn't work very well. Oh goodness, sorry, Lynn. I think I like showed it, but I didn't make it when I got it in the mail. So, it came out in the summer, but you know, sometimes I feel like people aren't quite ready for Christmas in July, you know, so. All right, so I love Poppy Parade. I used it a lot last month in my Christmas card class, and it's just such a pretty, bright, fun red. It's a little bit orangier than like real red, but it's very, very similar to real red. It just has a slightly different tone. So we're gonna stamp a couple of these, and I might be a little bit off. Stamping upside down is hard to do. Just wanna put that out there. All right, so these look like very easy cards to put together, but let's see what happens. Step one, excellent. We stamped. Step two, oranges. Okay. So we're gonna put one orange here, kind of up by this one. Got it. And then this orange needs a couple of little pieces. Step two. Okay. Good. Excellent. I see. I see, said the blind man. All right, so now we're gonna have this. Yeah, okay, that looks good. And then what they did with this is they actually took about 12 inches of this, and to me, it looks like they wrapped it around this, which I think is really cute. It gives it more of a 3D look. And so it looks like they wrapped it twice. Now, I find that it's hard sometimes to wrap things like little pieces of paper, you know, and tie little bows on things when they're loose like this. Now, I can do it, but not everybody can, partly because I've learned how to like anchor my own projects. So see how I'm using like these fingers to like anchor the project down while I tie. But if you find that difficult, one of the things you can do is you can glue it first. So instead of me trying to tie this booger, instead I'm going to, and I'm going to pay close attention to where they tell me to put this, because apparently this might mean something, probably based on where everything else is. So I'm going to kind of lay this on here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tie it. See, now I have a whole card that's kind of holding me down. And so now this isn't gonna bother me as much, right? Like I can manipulate this. So if you've ever had that where you're like, I really wanna be able to tie this, but I can't because it's too, like the piece of paper is moving or whatever, glue it down first and then tie it. And you'll be surprised at how much easier it is. All right, so we're gonna trim it up a little bit. All right, there we go, got a cute little bow. I might make it a little bit tighter, but okay. And then we've got our sentiment. Okay. And so we're gonna tuck the sentiment, yeah, about like that. So that probably means I'm gonna have dimensionals just on this side. Notice how I cover up with my hand the side that I'm not putting dimensionals on. So whenever I have to remember not to dimensional something, I will like literally force my hand on it and say no, like no dimensionals there. And that helps. So hopefully that's relatively straight. Nice. And then we need a couple of star anise stickers. So it looks like we can stick one like here. Nice. And then maybe like one up here. Cool. And that's it. And we're done. That is a very easy, very simple card that packs a lot of punch. It has a lot of layers. It's really pretty. And this would be lovely to, you know, include a photo in. You know, for the holidays, I like to, you know, for family that I know care, you know, include maybe one of Marianne's school pictures. Oh, do you guys want to see them? They're super cute. Yeah, she got her school picture back. So thought that was a cute picture. So yay. So sometimes I'll include that, you know, in the card, or, you know, maybe this year it'll be a picture of the dog. Because then people can take that photo and they could frame it or put it on the kitchen, you know, on the fridge or something, but it gives them, you know, they don't have to keep the Christmas card up all year long if they don't want to. So this kit is called Cozy and Bright, and the kit itself is, I don't remember, I think it's $23, yeah. So it's $23 and you make 12 Christmas cards with it, which is a good deal. And, aw, thank you. She's a very cute kid. So 23, so that's like under $2 a card, you know, and what's nice is you have a really nice sentiment set that's left over, and you've got your Poppy Parade, and you've got a clear block, right? So, you know, there's good value in the kit beyond the cards, but you could very easily knock out a lot of Christmas cards using this kit. And I think it's really warm and special, and I love the little touches of gold on it. I think it's a really pretty card. So I wanted to show you this tonight. Next week, tune back in. I'll make some of the World Card Making Day cards and show you some stuff with that. And then we're getting really close to like my retreat and stuff. The only thing I'll say is that I still have, Monday is the Paper Pumpkin deadline, and it's also the deadline for this month's Merry Makers card class, and it features the vintage Christmas card, the vintage Christmas stamp set, and the vintage bottle. So our Merrymakers class this month features the, sorry, you're getting a reflection, features the vintage Christmas and the vintage bottle, or the whatever bottles punch. So you have until Monday to RSVP for that, or for Paper Pumpkin this month, which is a 9-card Christmas card kit. So, and it has Santa on it. It's really like classic Santa Christmas. So it's going to be really cute. It has craft paper. It looks really cute. The previews you've seen look really sweet. So I think it kind of depends on what your aesthetic is and what you want for Christmas and kind of what, you know, what look you want. But, those are the options for this month. I am sold out of my retreat to go. I'm sold out of retreat. And that's the only other class I'm doing this month is the Merrymakers Vintage Christmas. You can take it to go or in person. It doesn't matter. It's $25. Does not include the stamp set. And then just add shipping if you need to. And then Paper Pumpkin. And then I've got retreat this month, which I'm very, very busy with. So, so I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to rotate this up again. Hello. I hope you enjoyed it, and it's a great kit. It's a lot of fun. I really, I like it a lot. I think it's really pretty, and I don't know, I love that it's super non-traditional. I never would have thought of it, but I really like it. And I think that's kind of, you know, for me, that when a kit does that, I think it kind of hits it out of the ballpark. So I hope that you have a great week. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hope things are going good. Hopefully you got to take advantage of the free shipping yesterday. And then as a reminder, I still have 2 card kits left over from last month. I have one of the Glad We're Friends kits, and that's $22. And then I have one of the Ringed with Nature kits, and it includes the stamp set, and it's $46, and it includes the stamp set. So, and that's mailed and everything. So just let me know if you're interested in either one of those. If you're not, I'm going to take them to retreat, and I'm sure someone at retreat will want to make them while they're there. So have a great week. See you later. I hear George squeaking his squeaker toy. So thanks, Patsy. So I will talk to you guys later, okay? Bye. Don't worry, Patsy, you're getting a picture.